Hello everyone, and welcome back. Before we start this video, I have to make a disclaimer. This channel is a true crime storytelling channel. I do not encourage or endorse to any of the behaviors of the people I am talking about in my videos. These videos are strictly only for entertainment and educational purposes. His name probably doesn't speak to you, and yet Victor Lustig was one of the greatest crooks of his time. His biggest scam? Having successfully sold the Eiffel Tower to a scrap dealer. And at what price? We will never know. Look back at one of the biggest scams of the 20th century. Born in 1890 in a wealthy family from the Bohemian region, Victor Lustig studied rather brilliantly, but work do not interest him, and the young man prefers to use his intelligence for a much more lucrative activity, swindling. Victor left Bohemia in 1909 and settled in Paris. He started out as a pimp, then embarked on Atlantic cruises and rip-off wealthy old ladies. He settled for a few years in New York, gangland's El Dorado, and returned to Paris in 1925. There he came up with the idea of a scam that was as crazy as it was brilliant. He thought out his plan to sell the Eiffel Tower, even though he did not own it. The Eiffel Tower, built for the Universal Exhibition of 1889, is declining. The visitors are fewer, and the criticisms still strong. To counterbalance its lack of tourists, Gustave Eiffel is trying to make it essential by carrying out scientific experiments. But in 1925, Eiffel died, and the city of Paris, owner of the monument since 1910, does not know what to do with it. It is by reading this article in the press, which traces the financial difficulties to maintain the structure and submits the hypothesis of a sale of the monument, that Victor Lustig imagines his Machiavellian plan. With the help of an accomplice, he obtains false letterhead from the city of Paris and a false access card to the tower. After having listed the biggest scrap dealers in the region, he sent them an invitation for a meeting at the Crillon Hotel, an interview which must, of course, remain secret. In April 1925, 5 businessmen answered the call. In the salons of the Crillon Hotel, Victor Lustig, appointed by the city of Paris and is totally legit, presents the project. The monument is too expensive to maintain, and the state has decided to get rid of. The highest bidder will be entrusted with his butchering, and will become the proud owner of the 15,000 beams and 2.5 million rivets that compose it, a transaction which must remain confidential to avoid any public opposition. To make his scam credible, Victor Lustig invites the 5 men to visit the tower after the meeting. Thanks to a false access card, he bypasses the queue and goes straight to the 3rd floor, from where the scrap dealers gaze at Paris. Among them, a man named André Poisson is the chosen target. Young provincial entrepreneur, he seems to have an inferiority complex to the Parisian business world. A few days later, the 2 men meet again at Crillon to finalize the contract. To embody his character, Victor Lustig asks, in addition to the check, a bribe. The deal goes through. When André Poisson realizes the scam, it is too late. Victor Lustig and his partner had already left Paris for Austria. At what price did he sell the Eiffel Tower? We don't know. Poisson, ashamed and humiliated, will never make the matter public. Thank you for watching this video. Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video and also subscribe for more. See you next time. Bye.